Good morning, everyone. I don't know whether you can tell, but there is sunshine. There is sunshine in England right this second, and it is glorious. Absolutely glorious. It has been raining all weekend. It's been pretty miserable, but the sun is now shining. Happy Monday. I inadvertently took a week off vlogging. I vlogged bits because I thought that I would manage to get that vlog out, but it just wasn't coming together. So I was able to just take the week off basically, and actually I loved it. It was great, and I've got a few little bits of footage to insert, but basically what happened last week? What happened? I started off the week doing a podcast with Ali's friend Mark Whittle. We actually did our first podcast ever together, Ali and I, as a married couple and as a couple in general, and it was lovely. I can't wait for it to come out. I think it's one of my most favourite podcasts I've ever done, because doing it with Ali and just I got to sit there and listen to him talk, and I just got to see how much he's grown recently as a person, and hearing him talk about how he feels and everything that's been going on. It was really lovely. So I'll insert some of the footage of that because we actually had such a laugh filming it. We were supposed to only film for an hour. It ended up being like 4 hours, and I loved it. It was great fun. Really, really great fun.
These are the do or die questions, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at them properly.
I'm glad because I changed them all.
Oh,
It was a trickery.
Lee, do us a favour and try not to meow too much, okay?
So nice to see you again, guys.
And you, mate?
I've been looking forward to this for ages. I think I've been trying to get this booked in for about half a year or something.
It was 2019.
2019, yeah.
It has been a long old time, but then we were sort of like back to back last year because everything had backed up, so we had a bit of a slow end. Well, no, it wasn't slow. It should have been slow. It wasn't.
We just had a mid-year wobble.
Yeah.
Mid-year wobble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about the mid-year wobble.
Oh yeah. I'll try not to cry.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll save that for a minute.
Yeah, wait till the end.
Yeah.
Let's get through it.
Yeah, stay tuned to the end, guys, because it's going to be good.
So it must feel like you're coming to a completely different house,
It does.
because I've changed everything.
It's
Literally even the stairs.
Yeah, it's transformed. It's amazing.
It's actually really nice to come on because I feel like I was in a completely different place back then, so it's almost like the sequel to that.
Yeah.
Am I right in blowing my own trumpet here that where did we get to on the charts on that one?
I think you know where we got to.
Did we get to number one?
Yeah.
Stop it!
Straight to number one. Yeah, that was the kind of standout first milestone.
Then what else did I do that week? I went to my new dentist. I have a dentist called Dr. Rona Escanda, I think that's her surname. I found her thanks to you guys. I asked on Instagram who's like a really good cosmetic dentist to go to, and pretty much everyone suggested her, so I booked an appointment and I've paid my deposit, and I'm hopefully going to be starting treatment soon. I'm waiting to find out how long my treatment will be. I'm looking to have Invisalign. I'm going to try and do it better this time, because remember I had a bit of a bad experience the last time I tried to do it. So I paid my deposit, and I'm also having composite bonding done, which is going to be really good. I'm excited. I'm excited to be changing the things that I fancy changing in 2020. We've just made it down to London, and I have had verbal diarrhea for the entire journey. Thank you, Carrie, for putting up with me. I wondered if you noticed how much I had
literally like, I was about to start like doing emails and stuff, and every time I went to like, it was like, nope, it's not done. Oh,
I did wonder if you'd noticed that. We are on our way to Fulham at the moment. We are heading to my new dentist. Well, hopefully new dentist. I'm going for a consultation because I'm having my teeth looked at, which is exciting. I asked on Twitter about who people would recommend for like dentists and stuff like that, and almost everyone recommended this lady, so I've booked in and I'm going to go and see her and see what she has to say. But I will speak to you guys in a bit when I get in the chair as well.
Slightly part your lips, that's it. Bit cheesy grin. This is gonna go there.
Open, bigger right.
Be careful of her
Right
teeth.
together.
Bite down.
Right together.
Do you want to hold them bigger actually? Bite down for me. All the way. That's perfect.
This is my favourite.
feel like I'm gonna kill you, Carrie.
You're true.
I get my P45 this afternoon.
It just needs to get a bit more light.
Was that my best angle when you were?
I mean, it looked like that game, the one.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called. I've not played
yeah,
it.
when you have to show
Yeah.
like that. What's it called?
But that's what you look like.
I don't know what that's called.
Very attractive.
I keep wanting to say heads up, but that's not what that is.
No. Oh my goodness.
Cool, no? Oh, you'll see it in a second. You're gonna be like, oh my god.
That's insane.
Isn't technology amazing? How cool is that? Have a look. Wow, awesome, no?
That's incredible.
How much more comfortable than the mould?
Yeah.
Amazing, no? There are 3 things that make teeth look good. 1 is position, 2 is shape, and 3 is colour. If you omit one of those things, you are compromising the aesthetics of the teeth. So often people want a quick fix, they want to skip out Invisalign. I'm like, but if the position of your teeth is not great, it's no point in kind of doing bonding or, you know, that kind of thing. It's okay, really lovely. The snapper tooth, as you call it, look how it's straightened out.
Yeah.
And your bottom teeth, have a look here. Yeah?
Yeah.
How they'll straighten out. Can you see that?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that is the situation now, and that's what the situation will be.
Okay. I also took a trip to Derma Spa, so I'm wearing quite a heavy face of foundation today because my skin is currently on the mend. I've been told I'm okay to wear foundation and makeup, so don't worry, but my skin is currently mending because I had quite a lot of treatments in one day. I had full body laser, and I also had Dermapen, TCA peel, and collagen wave. So my skin had a real treat last week. I am starting to see the benefits already, but my skin is still healing a little bit. The laser is a new type of laser that I actually hadn't done before, and I had so many questions, so hopefully I can do a blog post about it. But basically it's called Soprano, and definitely body-wise, it is the easiest laser I've ever had. It took no time at all, and there are only areas that it was like quite painful. Usually I find my ankles so painful. It actually wasn't this time. With this laser, it was mainly the bikini area, my toes, that's a picture. Yeah, my toes and my face that were like the most painful, oh, and bikini. But yeah, those were like the most painful areas. I'm just trying to work out as my face heals from the treatments, whether it's the right laser for my face. I'll keep you updated on it anyway, but I'm excited, I am excited. So I'll insert little bits of footage of that along the way and bring you up to speed on all of those things. I also finally got myself an Apple Watch. I've been speaking about this for ages, and the reason why I hadn't got one, and it's purely aesthetic, I basically wanted, you know, I like nice watches basically, and I've got a little bit of a collection, not like a huge one, only like 4 or 5 watches, but I wanted to get it, but I didn't want to get one of their straps. I just, honestly, I found them, I don't like them, basically. I wanted a watch that felt like a high-end watch, but with all of the tech of the Apple Watch. And I stumbled across a brand on Instagram called Nucleus, and it was just amazing. They did these diamond encrusted watch straps that went with your Apple Watch, and I have been eyeing them up for at least, I'd say 6 months, and this is what I was kind of like missing in terms of my Apple Watch. So I took the plunge, and I now have the newest series of the Apple Watch with the Nucleus strap. I went for the whole shebang. Basically, it has ethically sourced diamonds encrusted into the strap, and the watch still works exactly the same. It just looks a little bit nicer on your wrist, and I love it. I've not stopped wearing this. I've been charging it every night, and I am planning to do a blog post telling you all about how I use it. I've only been using it for like a week. I had so many questions. When you would see my wrist on stories, everyone was like, where is that strap from? So I'll link it in the description box down below, because I think there's probably quite a lot of people out there that are like me, that don't want the rubber straps or the Hermes straps and just prefer something a little bit like this. So I love it. So I'll link it down below. Really cool, like new brand, independently owned, and I just thought, wow, really cool idea. So yeah, they're linked down below. You might have also seen on Instagram stories that I started selling some items from my wardrobe. I actually ended up selling 6 of my handbags, and to be honest with you, it was quite liberating. I sold 6 handbags and I think 3 pairs of shoes. I don't think I'm done. I think I'm going to be selling some more, purely because I've had a bit of a change of heart, and I think it only really came when I bought these pieces behind me. Now, just to be like honest with you guys, I am doing a paid for ad with MyTheresa in this video, but we get given a voucher for a very small amount compared to what I end up spending, and it's probably a fraction of the cost, but most of it was paid for with my own money. And I did this haul, and it took me a while to do it, to like buy all of the pieces that I wanted and find all of the pieces that I wanted. And once I got them, there was one particular dress which I'm going to show you, and I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. Items like this in my wardrobe that I can wear multiple times, different ways, style them differently, and they're going to last and last and last. And I guess I was kind of talking about this at the beginning of the year with regards to my Balmain haul and all of the things like that, whereby I wanted to buy things that last. And for me, the Balmain blazers are not a trend, and they are a classic, and they are something that you can wear just like you can your Chanel bag, because they're such a gorgeous silhouette and they just elevate so many outfits. For me, it's just not something that's going anywhere, and I intend to wear and wear and wear mine, because to me it's classic. So I've been thinking about this a lot, and I was looking at a lot of my handbags, and I was looking at a lot of the ones that I've purchased, and I was just a bit sort of like, I don't wear a lot of these, and I don't think I'm going to again, and I don't want that in my wardrobe anymore. I want pieces that I am going to feel comfortable wearing all the time, and they're not going to date, and they're not going to go out of fashion, and especially when it comes to my luxury items. Now, I definitely think I'm not flawless. I've definitely bought trend pieces recently. I think the Bottega bags, I think they're more of a trend piece. I think Bottega has their classics, but this particular bag, the way it kind of went wild, I think it's more of a trend item. I'm not flawless, and I think that if I only purchased one trend piece last year, then I have made a massive improvement from looking at what I had in my wardrobe the other day when I decided to sell things. And I'm not saying that I'm never gonna purchase another trend piece again. I'm not making any outlandish statements, but I'm going to be doing better. I'm gonna be doing better, buying better, and my tummy is rumbling like you wouldn't believe. Let's get some water in you. Hopefully that'll shut it up, because I think that for me, it's exhausting, and I'm tired of following people on Instagram that wear different outfits every day. It makes me feel inadequate, and I don't want to feel that way anymore. And I think that if I feel that way, then other people must feel that way, and I want to be doing things online that change the culture that we have, whereby it's embarrassing to wear the same dress twice, or it's embarrassing to wear the same outfit twice. And it just shouldn't be, because I've always done that, and I want to make more of a thing of how I'm styling things up differently to make them last longer in my wardrobe. So I'm hoping to be able to do that a little bit more, and to just change at least our little community and how we feel about fashion, because I don't want to feel like this anymore. I really don't. And I don't want to watch people telling me what's in and out of fashion anymore. I want to wear the things that make me feel good. I want to wear the things that I look good in, and I want to do more of that. So with that being said, obviously I've started a little bit of a transition. If you didn't see, what date was it? I think it was Monday last week. I put on my Twitter that I just sold a load of my stuff, and this was kind of the brainchild behind that. I think I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that in this video, but I'm also going to be showing you some pieces that I've purchased that I think are really going to help my wardrobe and bring some things to it that was missing. I'm also going to show you a lot of pieces that I have purchased from MyTheresa in the past that are still very much in fashion, still very much wearable, and still very much in stock, which is brilliant as well. And I am going to style out some outfits with you as well. I have already purchased one of the 3 bags I intended to buy with the money that I sold those bags for. I've got it here. I purchased 2 things actually, and one of the things again is something that I want to buy more of as well. So I will show you. I'm not going to unbox them because I've already unboxed them, and I was kind of even in 2 minds about putting it in a video, so yeah. I've got another one which I'm texting the lady about today, see if she can get it for me. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot more positive about fashion and how I want to take things. I think I'm sat here and I'm watching all of these girls online and they're styling up all of these amazing outfits, and I'm like, oh, I don't live like that. And then I realized that people probably look at me like that sometimes. And as much as I can't cater for everyone, and I only cater for the fashion that I want to spend my money on at that point in time, I can hopefully show you that when you buy these things, you're not just gonna wear them once and they're not gonna go out of fashion in a few months' time. So with that being said, I hope we're all caught up. Are we all caught up? I don't know. But yeah, so basically back to my treatments. If you see any flaking or any texture on my face, just know that my skin is healing. Be gentle with me. I've also applied fake tan for the first time in over a week, because obviously you can't have fake tan on when you're having laser. So I was like, oh, all of the fake tan on. I'm sat in a dressing gown because should I get dressed? I'll put something on just so that we can go through the items in the haul, and then I'm gonna try everything on with you and get cracking on the day, basically. Loving my hair today, freshly washed, full of serum and oils to make it nice and supple and glowy. But other than that, let's get cracking on the day. Oh, so much better. I thought maybe I'd got it wrong with the new G7X Mark III, but I don't know what was going on with that camera, but I looked orange. So I've just been pottering around in my dressing room, and I have actually sold another 4 bags today, which is freeing up loads of shelves inside my wardrobes, which were the bags that maybe I didn't wear so much. A lot of like older bags, older styles of bags, and it means that I'm gonna be able to get more than 3 bags now than I was before. I'm gonna try and aim for like 5 bags, considering I've sold nearly 12 bags, I don't know, and shoes. Oh gosh, there's just so much. But I wanted to sit down with you and go through the items that I purchased from MyTheresa, because buying this stuff has like been the sort of brainchild around all of this, and just realizing that I want to stay away from trend pieces basically. So let's prop you up on here. Now this is quite a big haul. I actually purchased some jewelry pieces from MyTheresa, and basically I'm looking to replace the stud at the top of my ear because it's not sitting right anymore. It does get like a little bit inflamed every now and again, so I've tried to get something different that might sit a little bit flatter on it, and also that has a shorter barbell. But I picked up the little Maria Tash lightning bolt. Now I'm not sure if I'm a lightning bolt type of person. I'm gonna see, because I did really like this. Is it on a short barbell? I hope so. Oh no, it's not the usual back. This is like a butterfly. Oh no, I'll have to send that back. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought this was just like the normal Maria Tash backs. No, I'll have to send that back. Okay, not that one, unfortunately, because I don't like studs. They hurt my ears. But this necklace was a purchase that I made because basically, whether you're into this kind of thing or not, you know, that's your thing. Like, you do you, but this is my channel and I'm telling you what I like. But basically, I love crystals, and Carrie got me into carrying around a rose quartz in my handbag, but because I change my handbag so often, it was getting forgotten in the bottom of handbags. So I wanted to get something that I could actually wear and keep it with me. And I came across this brand called Sydney Evan. I think I've got a bracelet from them as well. And it had this beautiful piece of rose quartz on a necklace. So I thought, if I wear that stacked with my wedding necklace, that will look beautiful. It's solid gold necklace, so it's not going to tarnish. And then just a beautiful, delicate piece of rose quartz at the end, and I love it. I love rose quartz, it's probably my favorite, and it's all the posy vibes. So I'll link this in the description box along with everything that features in the video, because I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. And I think it's got a little crystal, like a diamond or something. Has it got a diamond in it? Yeah, it's got like a little crystal in the middle of the eye on there, but that I just thought was beautiful. So just a little something there to treasure. I love jewelry, you know I love jewelry, I love my rings, but I feel like I'm kind of all ringed out now. My ring from Ali for Christmas is downstairs, but I don't have any fingers left because otherwise I'll look too much. And the same with my bracelets. I think I've like reached my limit. So I'm gonna send the lightning bolt back. That will be going back. Now, I'm not gonna go through the shoes just yet. So this dress was the dress that sparked it all, and obviously I'm going to insert cutaways now. It's probably got a bit of fluff on it because I wore it under my fluffy coat the other day. This is a Yves Saint Laurent dress, and this is a first purchase for me. I've never purchased an Yves Saint Laurent dress before, and this is the dress that I have been dreaming of, and it's just classic. It fits like the dream. You can layer collars underneath it. It can be worn with heels, it can be worn with boots, it can be worn with boots. Looney! It can be worn with boots as well, which is how I actually really like to wear it. I like to wear it with my church's boots, which are also available on MyTheresa. So I'm gonna style this up in that way with you and show you how it looks on, but this dress is just the dream, and this is never gonna date in my wardrobe. I'm gonna be able to wear this forever and ever because it's just a classic cut black dress, and it's expensive for a dress, but it's one of those dresses that's gonna last a lifetime. And I also picked up with the money from one of my bags, I purchased a new Chanel brooch, which again elevates these simple things really, really well. Just adding a little touch on there with the Chanel brooch. I add this to coats, I add it to jumpers, it goes with everything. So I'm actually gonna purchase a few of these because I absolutely love how they completely elevate just simple outfits to something a little bit more. This is one of my key purchases if you're gonna buy something from a luxury brand, is get a brooch, because you can wear them on everything. You can even put these on bags, like literally you can get away with anything with these. Put them in your hair, like there's so many versatile options with these. I love them. So that is the black dress, which is my game changer. You wait till you see the outfit. I love it so much. My favorite outfit to wear, and I was gonna wear it today, but obviously I had to show you it first. So this is the Saint Laurent dress on, and it's the perfect length. I don't need to have it taken up or anything like that. And it just looks so nice. And I think I want to get some like statement tights, maybe some polka dot tights. I think that'll look really nice. I've styled it up with my church's boots as well. These are still available online, so I'll link those down below. And then with a Chanel bag and a Chanel brooch. But you can see this styled with heels as well, with bare legs. It will go with blazers really nicely, and I just think it's the most easy to wear, very Chanel-esque style dress, but even YSL would be a lot less than a Chanel dress, trust me. And I just think this is gonna be in my wardrobe forever, so I'm so happy with it. These tights are just Calcedonia, by the way, but super happy. Next up, I bought 3 pairs of the same Max Mara trousers, and I'm going to take them all to be taken up. I got 2 pairs of the black version. These, I got them in size extra small. These are the Leisure brand, and these are sort of like a satin-esque style, high-waisted, elasticated waist trousers that I'm gonna have taken up to more of a cropped length so that they're really flattering and chic on the ankles, so they'll look really nice with like flat shoes but also heels. But the main thing is that I'll be comfortable. So for work, these are going to be wonderful. When I'm having office days and I just want to be comfortable but presentable, which is always what I'm talking about on this channel. I am so over being uncomfortable in the things that I wear. So I actually ordered 2 pairs of these black trousers, and then I also got them in the nude because obviously I can't not buy the nude, okay? And this is just such a me color. So I'm gonna have them taken up, and I'll show you what I mean when I put them on. If I was to wear them with like bodysuits or even shirts, it's just gonna look super classic. I can dress it up with accessories, and it's just really, really versatile. And you'll know that I get a lot of wear out of my Max Mara wardrobe. So those were 3 pairs of the same trousers that I could not resist. These are the Max Mara loungewear trousers. Now at this length, I could leave them like this, to be honest. And sorry, I've paired them with the Krystina Butel flats as well, but where I want them to sit is more sort of there. Does that make sense? So you get a nice view of the ankle, nice little cropped leg. I think they'll hang slightly better, and I'll find them a little bit more flattering on me. And then just with simple black tops, I just think it's gonna look so chic and so comfortable to be able to wear it anywhere really. I can wear these in the summer as well, but wearing them in the office, they're super lightweight, comfortable. I can cross my legs whilst I'm writing blog posts and still be a happy little camper. So obviously at this length, I think that they're a little bit awkward on me, although if you're taller, they'll be perfect. Zana, I'm looking at you. If you're watching, you would look lovely in these on a lovely little cropped leg there. But I'm gonna go and have them taken up at the zip yard just a couple of inches to reveal a little bit of ankle like that. And I'm going to do that on all 3 pairs. But this is just a really simple outfit to wear, and also I can obviously put my little Chanel badge or any other badges that I get to just make the outfit a little bit more interesting. You can change the top, you can go strapless in summer, you can go long sleeved if you're colder like I am, and it's just a really wearable and versatile outfit. So that was why I snapped these trousers up, and they're from the Max Mara Loungewear range, but for me, I totally rock these all the time. Now this is something a little bit different, however, this is a white long sleeve top, which I think is going to be super flattering. It's a really beautiful silhouette. I saw Rosie Hunter-de-Whiteley wearing the red version of this. This is from the brand Kate, and it's got this sweetheart neckline, but also almost looks like a bolero over the sleeves. I've not tried this on yet, so I hope it suits me. But this I thought again was something that would be wearable and timeless. There's no defining trends here. This is literally a white long sleeve top, but with a really different twist to it. So I knew that this is something that would fit into my wardrobe. I wear a lot of white tops. I mean, look at me. This comes in black and it does come in red. I think the red might have sold out, but I'll link it in the description box down below anyway, just for you to have a look at. This is the Kate top on. I put it on with my Stella McCartney faux leather trousers, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this. I think I really like how it looks and it's super flattering, but I'm not sure how much this is gonna stay up because it's already like, well, it hasn't fallen down yet, but it's coming close. And I'm worried that it kind of, because it's falling down, it makes me look a little bit wider. And I just feel like I'm pulling it up the whole time. So I'm not too sure on this, but I've teamed it with the Krystina Butel flats, which I'm definitely keeping. These trousers are from a few hauls ago and they're still going strong. My second pair, and I love them a lot, and I get a lot of wear out of them, especially at this time of year. I'm not sure. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you like it? Or is it a bit weird? Or what do you think? Then I also got, because what I've been wanting is a lot of like black dresses to wear at the moment, just really different silhouettes when it comes to black dresses, something a bit different but still smart and versatile. That is my favorite word of the moment, versatile. So I picked up this Isabel Marant dress. It's all beautiful and draped around the neckline and on the arms as well. It's got slight sort of detailing to the sleeves. Again, this is something that would look good with boots and is fitted but forgiving with the detailing and the ruching. So that is something, I'm gonna try it on there because it's so much easier to show you. So this is the black Isabel Marant dress, and I'm not sure if you can see the detailing, but it is super flattering. I wasn't actually sure about this when I first tried it on, but now that I'm putting it on again, it's so comfortable and so easy to wear that actually I think I'm gonna have to keep this. I thought I was gonna send it back, but I'm not. I love it. I think it's actually really flattering and really interesting. And I've just popped it on with some boots. You know what I'm like. I love wearing sort of tight dresses like this that are practical and comfortable, but wearing them with boots and tights, I just think it just makes things so much more wearable. And you could definitely dress this up with jewelry or another bag. I'd probably put my Dior, yeah, I think I put my Dior just because it's got the sort of same ruching effect to it. So I put my Lady Dior, the one that I got recently. But I really like the sleeves as well because even though they've got the detailing, they still, I don't know what it is. It's like they're not puff sleeves, but they still give you that sort of grand feeling. I really like them. Shoes, 3 pairs of shoes. First up, we have my Jimmy Choo, like game-changing walking boots. These boots you plug in, they charge up, and they keep your feet warm. Yes, you heard that right. They keep your feet warm. So it's not like hot, like a hot water bottle. You just know that it's like slightly heated and your feet are the perfect optimum temperature. Ali got a pair of these as well. I think these are available, or they were available, or a style of these was available on MyTheresa. So I will link what's available in the description box down below. But these are game-changing. I'm taking these to Courchevel with me because I am obsessed. I would literally wear these everywhere, and obviously because of where we live, these are going to get a lot of love and use. But they're also a really beautiful style as well. They go well with a lot of my wardrobe and just fit in seamlessly. So, oh, and super comfortable. They're shearling lined as well. Wow, love these. Yeah, I definitely think out of the 2 pairs of boots, the Jimmy Choos are the ones that are staying. These are absolutely game changing. Even Ali was like, oh my god, I can't believe how warm they are. This is an outfit that I'm probably going to wear when I go to Courchevel, but these boots are probably going to be the perfect thing for whilst I'm there. They seem quite watertight as well. I wore them the other day in the fields and I think these are going to be something that I get a lot of wear out of, so I'm super happy with these as well. But I just think that maybe these are the better option other than the Sorel ones. Then I also ordered a pair of very classic shoes. These are a pair of Krystina Louboutin, and they are some flat shoes. These were basically missing from my current wardrobe shoe selection. I don't have any pointed black flats. Look at that sole. And I thought, again, with those work trousers, this will look super chic, and I'll also wear these with dresses and just really beautiful trousers as well. So I thought that I would give these a go. Now, I get on really well with Krystina Louboutin flats usually. I do these in heels and in a nude version as well, so I'll link all of those in the description box. Of course, but I love these. They're so cute. Like, I'm on the fence with these, okay? I'm totally not sure, but these are another pair of Sorel boots. They come further up your leg and they're quite hard to walk in. So I saw these. I couldn't work out if they had a wedge in them. They do. So these are some Sorel boots that actually have a small heel, and that's the one thing that always upsets me when I go like somewhere skiing, is that you just can't wear heels anywhere, and I always feel so short. And I don't have any brown snow boots, so I thought that these would be quite good. I'm gonna try them on, see if I think I'll get the wear out of them. But Sorel boots on the whole are a really great purchase if you live in the countryside or if you go skiing quite a lot. They're just super cozy and comfortable, and I saw these and I thought I'm gonna give them a whirl. I did think they had the wedge. They do have the wedge, and that makes me very happy. Now, these are an interesting pair of boots, I'm not gonna lie. It's almost like these are the kind of UGG equivalent of Sorel boots. They're definitely not as wedged as I thought they were. They felt quite wedged, and they looked it, but I don't think they are actually that wedged at all. They're very lightweight, which is good, so they're not gonna like weigh you down, and they are very comfortable. They're like slippers but boots. It's very interesting. I don't know whether to just keep them or to send them back, because I think that I'm definitely going to wear the Jimmy Choo ones way more. They just look a little bit smarter. I'm not entirely sure. What do you guys think? I love this jacket though, but with the black, I think it's definitely going to have to be the Jimmy Choo ones. I'm not sure that these suit me in the same way, so I think I might send these back. So that's everything that I purchased from MyTheresa. I will link it in the description box down below. As I said, sorry, I always say things like that because I purchased the majority of this and used a voucher for some of it. I always refer to it as purchase. I hope that doesn't confuse you. Yeah, it's all down there. Of course, it's now gloomy and miserable outside, but I was just admiring my new brooch. I just think this is one of the best purchases that I've made this year, and it's definitely something that's going to elevate a lot of my outfits, and I'm super happy with it. And I'm happy with all of the items that I'm keeping as well. I've got a couple of items to send back, but yeah, I've sold 4 of the bags. I think another one is just about to go, and I'm making lots of progress, and I'm having a little look around, looking at bags that I might want to buy and bags that I think are going to really add to my current collection, which I'm actually at the moment really happy with. So yeah, I have finished up filming all of the stuff that I've been buying recently. I have popped on my new necklace as well, which is just gorgeous. I just feel so much better now that I don't have to worry that it's not in my bag, because I've always got it around my neck, so that makes me happy. I am gonna carry on with some work, I think, because I've pretty much spent the whole morning organizing everything and sorting through and selling bits. So it's been productive, but totally not what I planned, actually. More stuff has gone to the post office, and I've changed into an intimissimi roll neck just because it's a little bit warmer now that it's miserable outside, and I've popped on the Max Mara trousers and some cozy socks. Even though I haven't had these taken up yet, I'm still wearing them because I can. I'm gonna edit a Instagram picture now, and I'm gonna take all my work stuff downstairs and crack on with maybe some, sorry, I'm checking my Apple Watch now. I've literally just told everyone about my new strap because I had so many messages about this. I'll link it in the description box as well, so you guys can go and shop that if you're in the market for a very nice Apple Watch strap. But yes, I am gonna get all my kit, all of my work stuff, head downstairs and do a little bit of admin work on my laptop. Babe,
Yo.
are you a happy little pea?
Hey.
Yeah.
Macho P.
A macho P. How you feeling?
I'm learning.
You're learning.
I'm doing layers.
Ah.
You see?
He's editing. Oh wow. Oh, you've had a tidy up.
Put some lights on.
Good stuff, babe.
Change the grass colour.
Well done. You're a snazzy little P.
That's Mr. Rahul Patel teaching me the ways.
Ali's had lots of his friends over this week and this weekend as well. Got Mr. Robin James coming over. I'm looking forward to that. Ali and Tim stayed up until 2 AM because we had Timothy. If you're not following Timothy, I'll link him in the description box. That he came and stayed at ours at the weekend, and I loved it because it was so nice. I was just lying in bed and I could hear them just howling, absolutely howling downstairs, laughing at each other. I think Tim finds Ali very funny, which was just making me chuckle to myself. But they were up until 2 in the morning, and the state of them the next day, I made them go out for a walk, and we went and got, well, they went and got an English breakfast thing, and they were very happy after that. But yeah, Ali's had a good week with all of his friends, and we've got Robin James coming over this weekend. We're probably going to do some cocktail making like Mr. Robin James does so well, but it's going to be lovely to have him at our house again because I haven't seen him in ages. But right, sitting down to work, gonna edit a picture, chat to you guys in a bizzle. Good evening, everyone. I am currently home alone and I'm tidying up the disaster that I leave everywhere. This is what Ali hates about me, is I just kind of put stuff everywhere and he always puts things back. But this is generally what happens on a day-to-day basis. I get loads of deliveries and I just kind of leave them everywhere. I've just been sent a really gorgeous coffee table book by Catherine Pooley. This is honestly stunning. I can imagine this sat in a bedroom that's like all in Degornay wallpaper. Oh, gorgeous. And also, maybe the OGs will remember this. Who remembers this from my channel? I used to eat this for breakfast every day, and I was probably, when I used to eat this, I was probably my most ripped when this was my breakfast. Honestly, it was so funny when it arrived today. I was like, wow, that is a blast from the past. I think I actually even did like a sponsored video with them. Huh. But basically, I started eating these when I lived at my grandma's, and I was training 5 days a week. It was when I had no life, when I was saving for my first house with Ali. I would wake up, and I was working at head office and my office job, and I would wake up every morning and I would have one slice of toast with egg whites on top. Then for lunch, I would have a tin of tuna and sweet potato. I would drink 2 litres of water whilst I was at work. And then I would come home and have whatever my grandma had like made for me, but it was usually something fabulous, like monkfish on a bed of baby watercress or something like that. I can't remember. I always say baby watercress. I don't know what it was, but it was amazing. And I was in the best shape of my life. Now, I'm not. I mean, I'm not in bad shape, and I enjoy food a lot more because I'm not eating the same thing every day. But I'm actually going to give those a whirl again. I mean, I don't really have breakfast nowadays. I've kind of got out of that habit. I'm actually quite happy not having breakfast. It kind of makes me feel a little bit queasy sometimes, but I've got it. Might as well try it, but I am going to tidy up. Ali's out, Carrie's just left, and I am going to put the fire on because it is very cold, although it's not really as cold as it should be at this time of year, and it's actually making me quite sad that it's not colder. The reason for this is when we moved in, I don't know if you remember, we moved in here just after we got married, and the week before Ali and I got married, oh my God, it's so cold in this room. But the week before Ali and I got married, it was just a complete whiteout. We were worried that our guests and our families weren't going to be able to come over because it snowed so much. Luckily, it was all gone by our wedding and we just ended up with a really beautiful frosty sunny day. But 2 weeks after we moved into this house, we had snow again, and it was terrible where we were. But we moved in here, and it was a complete and utter culture shock. We had always been on the grid. Now we're not really on the grid. We don't have like a gas main supply or anything like that. We have a tank, and same with like our water comes from the local farm, and yeah, it's just a bizarre experience. But we moved in here and it snowed, and it snowed to the point that there were snow drifts on our road, and our road is like a mile long. We're like at the end of it, and the snow drifts were as tall as me, and we were snowed in. We had 5% of gas in our tank. We had no idea, but the owners had left us with no gas. We couldn't get food in because we couldn't get off to go to the shops, and Asda couldn't get down our road, and it was actually just a nightmare. And it got to a point where we had no food in, and that was when Carrie was living with us as well. And so we had to trek in the snow to the local pub to have food. But the thing that makes me so sad is I have no pictures of that time. I have no pictures of where we lived when it snowed. I don't know what was going through my mind, but I think I was so sad and I was so scared when we first moved in here. I don't think you guys realised how kind of scared I was when I moved in here. I had reached a point where I was really, really scared. Like, I was scared for my safety, which is actually a bit of a weird thing to admit. And I don't really know why I'm doing this in this video, but that's how I felt. And I think that that's what happens. It's not that it's, you know, it might not be a rational thing, but when you get comments one after the other, it's all right if you get one, but you can start to believe those things. It's human nature, it's normal. And I started to believe these things, and I was scared. And I was scared even just by taking pictures that I'd bloody, I don't know, someone would find me. I don't know. But it just sort of, I thought that might give you a little bit of a perspective, but I'm so sad, mainly, more than anything, that I have no pictures of that time. And every year, like last year, I was just so hopeful that it was going to snow, and we had like this tiny little pathetic dusting of snow, and I was like, oh, when it snows a bit heavier, I'll go out and get a picture. And it didn't snow and it just melted. I was like, no. But anyway, that's my little story, sorry. I've got verbal diarrhea today because I haven't vlogged for like an entire week, basically. I've just got so much to tell you. It's so funny how during the week when I'm not vlogging, I have these like thoughts in my head. I was like, oh, I must tell them that. Oh, I must tell them that. I have to start writing things down. But yeah, I'm gonna put the fire on now. Work is over for the day. We finished 10 minutes ago. Carrie is on her way. And this was the first day back in the office with no Cal. Cal's now left. He's doing his own thing. We wish him all the best. Start of a new era. Carrie's started doing inquiries with the new videographer today, and with new videographers, like just doing like telephone interviews and stuff like that. So it's a really exciting time, but part of me is like, I quite liked it with just the 3 of us in the house. It makes me not want to have people in my house. It makes me just want to get an office and not have people in my house all the time. Which is really bad, I know. And I don't think it would ever work, but anyway. It would be nice to just have our home as our home, but I constantly need things, and I'm quite a spontaneous creative. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do it right now. So yeah, it wouldn't work anyway. Maybe I can get them a shed in the garden or something. Because we have the fire on so much in this room, we actually have the heating turned down quite a lot in here. So it means this room gets absolutely freezing, and I am so cold whilst I say I've got my blanket and everything, just waiting for it to warm up. I'm so happy that I learnt how to make fires. Obviously, I didn't grow up in a house that had a open fire or a wood burning stove at all. And I actually was quite scared to light fires myself, and it's actually taken me, I think, at least the best part of a year to bother to learn by myself. I actually YouTubed it, and now I'm a bit of a pro and I do it all by myself, apart from one smoke out when I couldn't get the burner to draw, but all is good now. I'm a bit of a pro. I'm very, very happy about it. When I have evenings like this, when it's just me in the house, I generally light the fire, play classical music. I don't put the TV on because I'm just not really that much into TV, if I'm perfectly honest. And I grab my iPad, I grab my diary, I grab my phone and a bottle of water or a cup of tea, and I just sit here and either write stuff down that I need to do or look for products that I need to shoot or things like that. And it's just kind of, I just chill and just take my time and do whatever I do to feel good and feel together and productive. And obviously, if you didn't see my blog post that went out on Monday, sometimes I'll just write, but I'm not writing because I feel like I have to write. I'm writing because I want to write, and it's really lovely. So I'll just tap away whilst I put on a sleep, like a classical sleep playlist of some sorts, and it's lovely. I also have a vegan stew to have this evening, so I'm gonna heat that up. Sorry, I'm out of focus. I'm gonna heat up a vegan stew for dinner, because it's just me. Dinner for one. And that is my plan for the evening. My face is really tight at the moment. Doesn't feel nice. It feels dry and... but hoping it gets better. I'm still here on the sofa. I desperately want to take my makeup off, but this one is holding me captive. She has not moved all evening. Not moved at all. She's just wanted to stay on me, which is good because she has a curfew. Ooh, bless you. She has a curfew, so it's not like she can go out. She's just wanted to sleep on me all day. I love it. I just ordered myself a whole load of new vitamins to try because I'm basically running out of all of mine. And yeah, I basically wanted to get up and have a chat with you, but I feel like I've had loads of chats with you today, so I hope that this isn't like, you know, boring. But when I don't speak to you for a week, I feel like we need to catch up. But obviously in this video I have shown some new purchases, and some of those were leather, and I did mention in one of my videos that I was like conflicted, because when I would wear faux leather, people would say that's really bad for the environment, and then obviously people would say leather is much better for the environment, and even faux fur is terrible for the environment. So it's like, what's good for the environment isn't necessarily good for the animals, but what's good for the animals isn't necessarily good for the environment. And so I think obviously as an animal lover, but also as a planet lover, I'm just going to try and do my best with both. I'm going to buy better quality leather products now so that they last me longer. I've been buying so many less handbags, and I intend to buy less when I have my new ones that I've sort of intending to swap out the bad ones for, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, or does it sound contradictory? I hope it doesn't, because I know what I mean. But I've been buying so much less, and that's because I've been inadvertently adopting this already. And so I'm just going to try and make better choices in both aspects, for the environment and for leather. So I'm not saying I'm not going to buy leather, but if it's a product like my leather trousers that I've had for years now, and they're still in stock, they're still current, and they're a great timeless piece, that to me makes sense. But if I find faux leather trousers that are just as timeless, are going to last me just as long, then I will choose those. And I think that that's probably going to be the best course of action in this, because it's not one size fits all, I guess. And I even messaged Zana, which is weird because I know that I mentioned her in this video earlier, but I messaged her when I was in Paris last weekend. I ended up going to Paris for the day because I went to my friend Leonie's launch for her product line. I was on my way to try and go to Chanel, but because of the protests, I was stuck in traffic for hours and couldn't go. And I was sat in the back of the car, and I was like, I feel like I want someone who's got a really level-headed opinion and understands this so much better than I do. And I messaged Zana, I was like, I'm so sorry to like just message you out of the blue like this, but I would love to know your thoughts, because I know that you are plant-based. She was vegan, but then she went plant-based because of the fact that she would wear like some leather items. And her response was so comforting, and also like so level-headed, in the sense that she was like, but also if something makes you happy and brings you joy, don't deny yourself that. That was quite sort of profound, because it was like, okay, I can make better choices, I can be aware, and I can also not deprive myself of the things that I really, really want. So I think my approach to everything is just going to be better, and always be better, and always try more, and always just be doing my best. And then there's no expectations, but I know that I'm always working towards something. Anyway, I'm probably gonna sit here and plan my day for tomorrow, and that's pretty much it, I think. And I think I've made this video so long, so I don't usually just vlog one day of my life, but a lot's been happening today, and it's been a lot to catch up on, and I'm sorry if it's just loads of talking, but just like chatting to you, and I hope that's okay. I have a lot to do this week as well. I have to film a lot of stuff, and I've actually hired Ali for a day, which is exciting. Maybe one day he'll come and work for me. Anyway, I am gonna chill here with this little one. I'm waiting for Ali to get home, but I'm gonna try and get to bed, and
that is my plan, I think. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog, and I will see you in another vlog next video. Also, are you enjoying the new uploads? I'm enjoying the new uploads. My quality of life right now is, oh, I'm so happy. Anyway, just remember that everything that I've featured and worn and shown you is linked in the description box down below. If it's not, it's probably either sold out or it's only available in store. Other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!